All right. All right, so we're here with Jennifer, who just finished her 8-week challenge. So Jennifer, I want to ask you, why did you decide to sign up for the 8-week challenge here at CrossFit Jungle Gym?
Well, I think it's because I've always been curious about CrossFit. I've seen documentaries. It wasn't always an interest for me to go into, but I was very nervous because when I see CrossFitters on TV, they're strong, they're big, they're throwing massive weights all over the place, and in my mind, I thought that's what everyone kind of came into the gym as, so I thought there's no way I could do any of that at the beginning. So when I saw the 8-week program, I thought, okay, maybe this will be my intro to see whether or not it's me or not. I've needed some changes fitness-wise. I feel like I'm not getting to the goals that I want to as far as strength and body composition at my other gyms. So I felt like maybe it's a time to try it out and see if it's me.
Awesome.
So,
and when you came in here, were we monsters? Did we
no,
look?
we were. It was pretty much people that love to work. I've learned that it's people who love to work out. There's a lot of modifications to adjust. Everyone comes in different ranges of fitness levels, which I didn't anticipate when I first started. I thought everyone kind of came in really strong, but everyone does come at very different levels, and what I liked was I saw modifications and everything. So you were always a success in the day. It just depended on where you were at strength-wise, conditioning-wise.
Okay. So do you feel, like some people say at other gyms, maybe it's a little bit harder for them to get the appropriate modification. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like the coaches here are well educated, that they're capable of properly modifying people?
Oh, definitely. They are. And not only that, they're watching you. They're constantly, if there's a little tweak or maybe there's a suggestion because you're almost there doing a movement, but you're not quite there yet, they watch you. Like Mark here is awesome. He'll find a little sticks and he'll say, okay, try this, to help it. And that was really nice because there are a lot of things here that I obviously can grow and learn upon, but the little tidbits and advice helps a lot in getting me closer to that activity.
Awesome. And when would you say you knew you were progressing and or getting better here? Like, what was the sure tell sign that like, hey, this 8-week challenge is working, I'm changing for the better?
Oh, my grip strength, trying to do the kipping movement. When I first started, I just wanted to be able to hold on to the bar. I could barely do that. I wasn't even worried about going through all the different motions. I just wanted to hang on, which I couldn't. I had to keep on letting go and taking a minute, gripping. But maybe halfway in, I got to a point where now I can focus on the actual kipping movement because I can hold up there and I can stay up there and I can hang for a lot longer than I did before. So that was definitely my number one thing. My second one was the fact that I can do overhead movement and like the overhead squat and not feel like all my muscles are on fire just statically in that position. I can actually squat down and squat up. So those two were my big ones. And I noticed something's improving.
Awesome. And we redid the workout that we did when we first met. We redid it today and you cut at least 2+ minutes off your time. How do you feel about your improved fitness?
Oh, I'm amazed. That was one thing I was kind of a little nervous about coming in today. I wasn't even worried about what all the percentages were. All right, how much? I was thinking already seconds. How many seconds can I shave off my original time? So the fact that I cut off minutes, I was really excited.
Awesome. And nutrition. We gave you some basic nutrition guidelines to follow. We had asked you to journal. You said that you're not journaling anymore. Why is that?
It became habit. I didn't even think, I didn't have to write it to make sure I was following the, my diet modifications. Before I was doing it, so I knew I was supposed to do this. I would keep reminding myself in the front, because on the front I put all the changes I needed to do, which, by the way, were realistic changes. They weren't something there's no way I could do this for forever. A lot of diets there, modifications are yeah, it's great for that 8 weeks, and then you're okay, I can't wait till the 8 weeks over. Now what? Do I have to keep doing this? These are modifications I can do for the rest of my life, and I feel good about it. And so, yeah, I stopped doing it, and I was kind of scared to tell Vanessa about it because I just started doing it. It became habit for me, and a complete lifestyle change, not just something that I had to do and stick with it, but just
something that's
I do.
manageable
Yes.
even once we stop
Yes.
this 8-week
Yeah,
challenge.
completely.
And what's your favorite part about CrossFit Jungle Gym, or what's your favorite part about your experience here so far?
I finally have gotten to meet my, my clan, my group of people who love to work out the way I do, who doesn't just see a workout as something that they need to do in their life, but a love that they want to improve on. People come in here and they work hard, and they go over more than 100% at what they do, and we're all motivating ourselves. We all have people we want to reach for. There are people at all different levels, above you and below you, and it's nice to have that, because you can keep on aiming for something. Like, you watch others and you say, okay, they can do a handstand, I will get there. And I just feel like in general, it's kind of the group of people I see myself working out with every day, and they're very supportive. Everyone cheers each other on during the WODs, which I don't think I've ever gotten in any of my groups of people working out with. So that it feels like a community more than just like a bunch of people who are there to work out.
To exercise. All right, and if somebody was watching this video and they're like, I don't know if it's for me, or I'm not that motivated, or I'm nervous to get started, or whatever it is, if you had to say in like 1 or 2 sentences, what would you say to tell them to try it out, or to take the leap, or what would you say to them?
I say it's a kind of environment that everyone is proud of everybody, no matter what they accomplish that day, no matter what modification they have to do. Everyone's just happy that you're in there today. You're coming out to work out and do your best.
Awesome. Good. That's a wrap.